What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the BetSlips podcast. Normally on the lives, we provide you with the hot tips to help you bet slips, but today we're going to help provide you with the hot tips to avoid the awkwardness in the elevator, as we are going over the top 5 professional athletes slash celebrities, throwing in some coaches in there that we would not want to be stuck in an elevator with. And of course, giving odds on how they're going to make everybody's Mount Rushmore. But we have a cast of characters today. 3 of the normal hosts of the live. It's myself, CJ, the PD King. We have Rob, the parlay guy, and then we also have Kel Doggy Dog down on the bottom. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're listening to this via podcast form, sorry, there will be some references made to the thing. So go to the YouTube, check out the podcast. Click like and subscribe. That really helps us out going forward. And if you're on the YouTube watching this, hit that like and subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. Let's get into this thing. Kel, go ahead and give us the parameters. I think I did a decent job, but I'm sure there's some things that I missed because I know you're the one who wanted this topic. So tell us the parameters to which we have to search from.
Yes. So recently on my drive to my place of employment, I was listening to the DA and Babs show on Sirius XM. Shout out to those guys. And they were this wasn't really a segment. They were just throwing different ideas out, making jokes. And I thought, why don't we make this a segment? So basically it's you're in an elevator gets stuck. You're waiting, let's say 30 minutes for help to come. And you have to basically spend time with this person for 30 minutes until help comes to get you out.
Okay.
So,
all right. So
I have an idea since there's only 3 of us, right?
Yep.
Why don't we all we'll all name our 5, then we'll all name our 4 instead of just all reeling off all 5 together. And then when we get to our all ones, that'll be our Mount Rushmore.
I got you. Yeah, all right, yeah, and then we have to pick from everybody else's succession
Right.
for the 4th. I get you.
That's
I like
right.
it. I like what we're doing. I have a feeling we all have the same one, so we're probably going to go with everybody else's 2s. Fill out the Mount Rushmore. It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. I don't know. I can't confirm. Cannot deny. I'm just saying it's a chance that he's in Chapel Hill. Anyway, let's go. Let's go down number 5. My number 5 person I would not want to ever be stuck in an elevator with is Angel Reese.
Fair.
And here's the reason why. Because the entire time I just want to go, bang! Me bound! Bang! Me bound! And I don't want that awkward conversation. I also don't want a conversation where it's all about one side. And I also don't want to have a conversation with an irrational person. With every interview that I've seen from that woman, everything's been pretty irrational. Hey, there's some rational things, but a lot of them have been irrational. So, no, I am not spending time with Angel Reese in an elevator. It's not the worst one out there, to be very clear, but I don't want to spend 30 minutes in an elevator with Angel Reese, and the only word in the back of my head the entire time is just going to be like, bang, bang, she missed another shot, bang. That's because that's what would happen. So my number 5, Angel Reese.
That's fair. And in fairness, I would spend the entire 30 minutes trying to figure out how the heck Sid the Sloth came off of the TV and got into the elevator. I mean, it would be very confusing for me.
It would be.
But yeah. So I'll go next. Number 5 for me is a combination of 2 people. I didn't want to pick one. Jake and Logan Paul. They are the most annoying 2 people I've ever seen get fame in my entire life. I despise and loathe them entirely. One of them got their fame by walking through a suicide forest and showing dead people who killed themselves. And this is the people that America chooses to boost up. I would probably end up getting arrested for killing these 2 if I was stuck in an elevator with them because their fake boxing couldn't buy me off of them.
Yeah.
So, all
right.
I'll put them at 5 just because I could kill them.
That's fair.
I don't hate that at all. Those 2 are very annoying.
Kel Dog, you're 5.
This is going to be a very short explanation for mine. But my number 5 is Deshaun Watson. Just because I'd have to ask questions. And I feel like those questions would get me beat up. And he is a professional athlete. And I am a very slender individual. Granted, he could tear his Achilles before he gets to me. Just saying. But Deshaun Watson for that.
He may just ask for a massage.
He might.
See, that would be weird, though.
It would be weird. Honorable mention Justin Tucker in that same scenario.
Sure, why not?
I would just ask him to sing opera, so I don't think that would be a problem for me.
Yeah, we can good on that one.
Yeah,
he's a kicker. Like, I'm strong enough to keep a kicker off of me. Like, he might go to kick me to death, but that's about it.
You just get the legs in a bear hug, and then you're done.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Kel? What did you say? You're afraid that he might do what before he get to you?
Not afraid. I feel like he would probably tear his Achilles before he gets to me.
Got you. Speaking of that, my number 4 is Aaron Rodgers, someone who also tore his Achilles. I wouldn't want to talk about the hibernation chambers or the whatever retreats, the darkness retreats that he goes on. So yes, number 4 for me would be Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Rodgers. I would not want to talk about how he dated every hot woman in Hollywood and then still can't figure it out. I don't want to have those conversations. I don't want to ask him how they are because that's just awkward. And he's apparently a prick, and he probably actually wouldn't talk to me for 30 minutes. We wouldn't be able to jokingly establish a pee corner. We would not be able to do all the things that we're supposed to do on an elevator when it's broken down. And he would not want to have a heart-to-heart with me. And so I'm out on Aaron Rodgers being in an elevator with me. So yes, Aaron Rodgers is number 4 on my list of no elevator for me with him. But good segue. We didn't even plan that. Well done.
I was wondering where you're going with that, and I was like, wait a minute. I know this guy.
My segues are usually always
Number 4, and this is going to be for obvious reasons to the people who know me, Mike Shanahan. Mike Shanahan ruined what possibly, now this is projecting, but possibly could have been a possible chance for a Super Bowl team in the last 20 years by destroying Robert Griffin III and everything he is, by forcing him to, well, I shouldn't say force him, but allowing him to play in a game where they knew he was hurt so he could get hurt more, and he never recovered. Not to mention, I've seen a lot of interviews with him as him being our head coach, and he just seems like a prick to me. I'm not going to lie. He has one of those faces that you just want to punch it. Like, between what he's already done to destroy my childhood and everything else, the only good thing he did was produce Kyle Shanahan.
And he also looks like a miserable garden gnome in a
Right.
Washington jacket. Like, he's just
he's kind of like a Ross Perot type of dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fair.
Shout out to Ross Perot.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, how do I move this? How do I move this needle? I don't understand. I don't understand how that works.
Sorry,
I'm so lost.
The random things that come out of my mouth.
No, listen, dude. You and I both. Like, I know exactly where you're at. It's fine. It's all good. Kel, you're number 4, sir.
Number 4, and this might be a familiar name, but I also have Aaron Rodgers at number 4.
All right, fair.
Aaron Rodgers, he was an absolute prick, basically, when he was with the Green Bay Packers. He thought that team was a godsend, like the New England Patriots of the NFC North, when he played a terrible division every year. So when you play a terrible division, eight games out of the year, you're probably going to win the division, basically. So I don't like him for that. And also, he fumbled the bag when he was dating Shailene Woodley. It was an absolute smoke show.
Yeah, correct. That's what I said about Hollywood and the fact that he what?
In fairness, he's had a lot of talent.
I'm just a big Shailene Woodley fan. Like, if she wants to knock on my door and say, "Hey, will you marry me?" I'll take that any day of the week.
See, the thing is, she would knock on your door and she'd be like, "Hey, would you?" And you would say yes before she would actually ask you what you would do. So she could be like, "Hey, would you?" And you'd be like, "Yes." And then she would finish the statement with "cut my lawn." And now you're in the problem of you actually have to mow her lawn.
Yep. Yeah, there's the garden, Norm.
Yeah. No, 1,000. I'm with you. No, I agree with you on Aaron Rodgers. Let's see. I'm trying to think of.
Didn't he
I'm trying to
Danica
get
Patrick
the
too?
lineup. I mean, he had Danica Patrick, Olivia Munn. I mean that man. His roster is almost as good as Derek Jeter's. To be very clear, Derek Jeter has a phenomenal roster. If you don't know, go look that up too.
Yeah.
Triple double smash. But it's fine. Yes. I agree with you on the fact that Aaron Rodgers screwed up a lot of very, very good things. And he's also just a bad all around football player. I just not a fan. He just signed with the Steelers. Lulz. I get to make fun of the two Steelers fans at work tomorrow. Lulz. And my Steeler fan wife. Haha, lulz. Anyway, let's go to my 3. Just like you had brothers, Rob, I have brothers at 3. I am taking Kurt and Kyle Busch, the NASCAR auto racing drivers. They're not good people from what I hear. They're not like there's some awful ones, but when you put both of them together, they're just not people that I would like to chat in an elevator with for 30 minutes. It's just
that is a common consensus from people. I will say.
Yeah, like there's one person that's worse, and he's like from our hometown, and
Oh yeah, we won't discuss.
we
Him.
won't mention his name.
We don't even want to give his name clout.
Correct. Yeah, we don't.
What little bit of clout we got.
Correct. Yeah, all 14 that listen to the podcast, and we thank every single one of those 14, by the way. But yes, Kurt and Kyle Busch, I'm out on. They're just, they're just villains of NASCAR. I don't like them. They have become the new Earnhardts ever since Junior kind of like reigned supreme. You either love them or you hate them.
Yeah.
And I hate those style of people. So I am out on the Bushes.
And the worst part is their last name is the name of my favorite kind of beer. So it's like,
I'm with you.
Difficult thing.
You know what's kind of ironic is I'm with you on the Bushes, but I love Dylan Hurt, and I loved him for that reason. So I don't know, I think it just depends on the personality of the prick.
The personality of the prick.
So that's where I'm at. Bush Brothers. I'm done. Rob, what's your third?
So I'm actually kind of conflicted about this one because I'm not sure if he's on he's number 3 on my list of not wanting to or wanting to be honest. I think it's a little bit of both. I'm going Bob Knight. There's many reasons for this one. The ones we do know, then the recent findings of him knowing about the doctors doing SA in Indiana against players. Plus, he likes to choke players. I mean, he throws chairs. There's a lot of things he does that I don't want to be around. But then I think about it, and like, he's old. I can take him. So like, maybe I do want him on the elevator. Now that I think about it, I might have changed my mind on this. I might want him on the elevator just so nobody else doesn't have to experience this guy ever again.
You just swayed yourself there.
Yeah, I did. So I'm going to keep him on the list. But
just
because
you don't want this to be submitted as evidence against you in Bob Knight's mysterious death in an elevator?
Yes. I do not want Bob Knight on the elevator.
I would not kill Bob Knight on an elevator.
I'm fairly certain if I did, though, they'd find me not guilty.
If the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
All right. So we stop. So we stop digging Rob's ditch here. I'll move on. So my third.
No, it'd be Bob Knight's ditch that Rob puts in. That's fine. It's cool. We're good. Sorry.
Luckily for him, I will never meet him, so he's safe.
Fair point. But number 3, I have Sid the Sloth as well. I have Angel Reese. Just for all the reasons, I think CJ, it was you that said it. For all the reasons that you said, but also I saw the interview from May, I think, just before we started recording this, the comment she made about how people are not only tuning into the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark, is because of her too. Well, in May, somebody asked her, "Hey, do you want to follow up on that?" And before the guy can even finish his sentence, she goes,
Next question.
Yeah. And I'm like, you freaking coward. Like, answer the question. That's your fault.
Yeah, I mean, but in all fairness, she realizes what she said was wrong.
I know, but if you're gonna put on this big like facade, like, oh, I'm just this bad chick who's like the bad chick of the WNBA, I would say probably own it or like come up
In
with something.
fairness to Kel, it's kind of like me. Like when you're a bit of a prick yourself, you own it. Like if I said I'm the second biggest thing or the co-biggest thing in all of WNBA, and somebody comes back the next year and asks me, and I've spent my whole offseason not practicing so I could be worse than I was the year before. Just double down on it. What's the worst that can happen? Everybody already hates you. You've already told them to hate you. Just double down on it.
Yeah. And if anything,
Also
if you double down on it, you just built more publicity for your stupid podcast, your stupid videos, your stupid this, your stupid that. Like, it's just called marketing, people. What are we doing?
It's fair. Absolutely 1000% fair. For number 2. This is an interesting one for me. I don't know if he counts. But Skip Bayless. I do not want to be stuck in an elevator with. There's no way on God's green earth that both of us would make it out alive of that elevator. I might go down. I don't know how scrappy Skip Bayless is. I honestly don't want to know. But I'm telling you right now, for a fact, Skip Bayless and both of us would not make it out of that elevator if we're stuck in it for 30 minutes. I would establish a pee corner on purpose and then pee on him and say, oh, isn't that the pee corner? So yes, Skip Bayless is my number 2. I don't want to spend an iota with him at all. I'm out on Skip Bayless 100%. I am 1000% team Shannon Sharp. And what was their show together? Was it Undisputed? I am, yes. It didn't matter. I always took Shannon Sharp's side. Did not matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
that's fair.
Yes, Skip Bayless is my number 2.
So you just gave me the person that I'm actually. Bob Knight is now coming off the list because I found a replacement for him. So we're going back to number 3, Chris Collinsworth. Oh my God.
Ooh, okay.
I could not hate hearing a person talk any more than I hate that man. Like, I was partly want to bust my eardrums out of my skull because of that man's voice. But the problem is I'd still hear it. It can't be unheard. And the fact that his son is starting to get jobs on TV talking too scares me because now I have a future Chris Collinsworth coming. And I thought we were about to get rid of this one. I digress. I could go for hours over Chris Collinsworth because I really despise that man. But number 2, early 90s Iron Mike Tyson. I know I can't take him in any form. He could be 80. I can't take him. And he would eat your kids, literally. And he said it. He fought with a broke back. It was spinal. Like Mike Tyson scares the crap out of me, and his anger was on a very short fuse back then. And I would not last 3 minutes, much less 30.
I see. Now I think he'd be an interesting talk, though.
He would be, but not early 90s Mike. Mike now would be a very interesting talk. Early 90s Mike, like if you looked at him wrong, he wanted to murder you.
Okay, that's fair. I see where you're getting at. Yeah.
No, that's fair. Because like now,
today's Mike I would talk to all day.
Yeah, like early 90s, you would just have to avoid speaking in a lisp, and you'd be like, that's the only way you're.
You know how hard it is to talk to Mike Tyson and not lisp,
right? Without a lisp.
This is super.
Guys, you took my tiger. Like that's tough. That's a hard thing.
30 minutes of not lisping in front of Mike Tyson. That'd be torture.
Nope. Again. All right. Yep. Decree. You're right.
My head completely off my shoulder.
100%.
Back wall.
You would literally just see like my severed head laying there. Like that's all you got. Well, of course, I'd say it in a lisp. I'd be like, "Is that all you got?"
episode getting canceled for this podcast.
Cancel for this one, guaranteed.
Mike Tyson, we
Countdown,
love
you're
you. Please,
second.
if Mike Tyson, if you still don't see this, we love you.
Bro, we said right now I want to talk to him all day. Like,
I would have wanted to talk to him back then if he just didn't kill me.
right, that's a valid point.
He becomes the 15th listener and just starts commenting on everything.
Does he comment in a list?
I don't know how you do that.
Stop it, guys.
This is not nice. Number 2. My number 2, I'm going Matt LaFleur from the Green Bay Packers. This man resembles a 5-year-old child who's not getting a cookie for dessert. Every time I see him on the sideline, he's always yelling, cringing, jumping up and down like a child with a tantrum. I think he would be the absolute most terrible person to have any conversation about because I think he's so self-centered and whatnot. If he doesn't get his way, you'll hear about it. I think he's an annoying human. Matt LaFleur is my number 2.
Okay.
Before we get to number 1, let's go ahead and just place Bill Belichick at the top of his pedestal.
So
okay.
we're
And if
giving
you had him as your number 1, just find a different one because I have a different one.
Okay.
But we'll go ahead and make him the number 1 of the 4 out the gate because I think all of us can agree that not one of us wants to spend a minute with that man. There's many reasons. We really don't even need to get into it. His girlfriend can come, he cannot.
That's where we differ. I feel like it would just be absolute torture with her in there.
I mean, look, I can get along with people who sing like 12-year-olds. That's not a problem.
Okay, fair point.
Just have pocket candy and you're good.
I'm also Werther's original without the wrapper. You dog, you. Freaking lint coming off too. God damn. That's brutal. That's funny, but it's brutal. Let's get into all right. So without him on there, I will move Skip Bayless to my 1, and then my number 2, and I forgot about this person until you brought up Mike Tyson. I don't think I'd want to be in a conversation with Floyd Money Mayweather either.
That's fair.
Yeah. He's be the same as like Angel Reese, where it's all about him. Listen, respect the man as a fighter, but I don't think I'd want to be in the room with him for 30 minutes because all we'd hear about is how great he is, how much money he got at his house, his elevator don't break down, like all that. I wouldn't want to hear that for 30 minutes. Again, I'm looking for a guy that's willing to establish a P corner with me. Like that's what I'm looking for, and in a guy who gets stuck in an elevator with me for 30 minutes.
And I feel like Floyd, he feels like he's so like at the top and power and everything. He might pee on you. Just be
correct.
Like, hey, you're my P corner.
Right. Like what I would do to Skip Bayless, but it would be this way. No, that's not how I'm wired. So yeah, no, I'm out on that. Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm not getting stuck in an elevator for 30 minutes with that man. And this is also coming from a guy who has been stuck in an elevator for an hour. To be very clear, I have been stuck in an elevator for an hour, so I know what it's like. I was
stuck in an elevator for 3 hours actually.
Thankfully,
I did not know these stories when suggesting this. For the record.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No, this does not triggering at all.
It's not trauma. It's not trauma.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. I was
with 2 really, really good friends when it happened, so I was fine with it.
And I was by myself, and I literally was.
Corner. We didn't have to use it, but we did establish one.
I was by myself, so I had all 4 corners to pee in, and honestly, I was good. I was just chilling on the floor, hanging out, waiting for them to come get me.
Yeah. We overloaded the elevator in my university student union with too many chairs. And that's when I realized a very valuable lesson. If you get into an elevator, you press a button and it doesn't light up, hold the door open.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
Like it's a life lesson for everybody out there in podcast land. If you get into an elevator, you press the button. It lights up when you press it, but then when you release it, it doesn't stay lit up. Get out of the elevator. Stat.
Yeah.
Stat. Or hold the door open, try again. That's fine too. But then if it still doesn't let him get out, it's not worth it. It's not worth being stuck in an elevator for an hour and a half.
See, we teach important things here. Let's give a clap there.
Clap it up.
Yeah.
We don't just offend everyone. We do teach things.
Correct. We do teach life lessons. So yes, my number 1 would be Skip Bayless. My number 2 would be Floyd Money Mayweather.
I can't give a lot of explanations for this one because we really, really would get canceled. I'm just going to say the name and everybody's going to understand why. Aaron Hernandez.
Oh,
Sure.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to delve too deep into that because there's no way I could get through that without us getting canceled. So,
Yep.
We'll just say Aaron Hernandez and move on.
A preacher. I'm not going to go there. No, there's a famous meme with Aaron Hernandez, Riley Cooper, and Tim Tebow because they were all at Florida at the same time, and it says a preacher, a blank, and a murderer walk into a bar. Yeah. But we all know. We all know.
Yeah, we get you.
We know. We know the punchline now. Go ahead.
My number 1, LeBron James.
Ooh.
LeBron James.
This is gonna go along the lines of I think he's very self-entitled, like Floyd Mayweather, like you were saying. I think he would talk a lot about himself, call himself the king, this, that, and so forth. Talk about he's better than MJ. Granted, there would be good life lessons and history to come from him. But overall, he just seems like someone you just don't want to spend 30 minutes in an elevator with. Like, it just, there's no other way to get around it there.
See, I would actually want to know. I'd want to know things. I would actually put on an interview with LeBron. I would actually be okay with LeBron in an elevator for 30 minutes. Because I would ask him. I was like, "Do you really feel like you're better than Michael?" Like, I would ask him questions, and then maybe he would shed some light on a couple of things. That would make a difference in my head. Again, I'm well on record here that I think LeBron has a case to be called the greatest of all time in basketball. I don't think it's the best case, but he has a case. He has a very solid case. Yeah. I'm on here stating that Michael has probably the best case, but if you don't have Michael and you have LeBron or you have Kobe or you have Shaq or you have Kareem, I would accept your thoughts. I wouldn't come out here. So I would listen to LeBron's quest to be called the GOAT of basketball, and I wouldn't fault it. I would actually I think I would have a very pleasant conversation with LeBron. That's not one that I thought you were going to go like Ray Rice because you were afraid that like he was going to do what he did before.
He does have a history in elevators.
Correct. Him and Kareem Hunt both. So just that's where I thought you were going to go. I'm sorry. I thought that's where you're going to go.
I didn't think of that.
I'm sorry. Just throwing it out there. Welcome to my honorable mentions list.
Those could grow forever.
Yeah.
We did this kind of fast. I know it's only 3 of us. Why don't we throw out two people that are the top 2 people we'd want on the elevator with us since we're so far in.
Because we talked about golf on the live. What is your dream foursome? So you get 3 guys to go with you. Who is your dream foursome?
Huh. All right, give me 1 second. I already know one.
Okay, who's your one? We'll keep running around.
My favorite baseball player of all time, David Justice.
Okay, David Justice on your list.
I mean, the man smashed Halle Berry, so he's got some stories.
Also, very valid point. Very valid point. I am taking a couple of YouTube celebrities. I'm going to take these 2 as a pair. I'm going to cheat a little bit, and we're gonna have 5. But Wesley and George Bryant, I want in. So they're taking 1 spot together. Wesley and George Bryant. Wesley is probably one of the most sarcastic golfers outside of apparently Scotty Scheffler is super sarcastic. But Wesley is also very sarcastic, and he is hysterical. So yes, I would take Wesley Bryan and George Bryan in my dream foursome. They're one slot. My second slot that I would have is Gary McCord. I want Gary McCord in my all day. All day I want Gary McCord. The stories that would come out from that man are 1000%. I'd want to have Gary McCord, and then I have to have somebody that I know I can beat. I'd love and you know what? Maybe I could beat Gary McCord. So then I'll bring in this guy. I'm going to bring in FP. I'm going to bring in Fat Perez. Is 1000% going to be in my dream foursome right now. Right now. You could honorable mention to Grant Horvat, honorable mention to Bobby Berger, but let me get a little FP. Me and FP being the two fat guys, and we got Wesley and George Bryan as a package deal, and then Gary McCord. I think would be a hysterical dream foursome.
All right, I can finish mine out now. So we've got David Justice first. Then I'm going Cat Williams.
Ooh.
And then Paige Sporanic.
Ooh. All right. Solid choice. I'm also with my dream foursome. I am bringing the cart girl from the Vegas cart girl that does all the TikTok videos. She's following us around the entire 18.
Yeah, so, I think we can just all say she's our cart girl.
Yeah. She's just following us around 100% the entire time. We have unlimited drinks that day. Kel Dog.
Oh, so number one, Charles Barkley. I need to see that swing
in real life. It's gotten better. From what I hear.
Gotten better.
It's gotten better, but it's still got to be bad, right? Like
there's still a hitch in the giddy up for sure.
Yeah. I need to see Charles Barkley live. John Daly, just because legendary John Daly in a foursome for golf.
Can't hate on that. Can't hate on
amazing.
that.
Where's the first tee and what's the course record?
Yeah, what's the course record? Where's my 20 Diet Cokes and my 3 packs of smokes? Like that. Yeah, I'm with you.
That guy's a legend. There's never going to be another John Daly, that's for sure.
His son's pretty good though.
His son is good, but like John Daly's personality was just you can't top it.
His son's sarcastic as all get out as well. Like don't hate on that either. I love the sarcasm too. Like just the.
I'm not gonna lie. The future between him and Tiger's son is gonna be a lot of fun to watch.
Wild. It's
gonna be a lot of fun to watch. I hope both of them are amazing, just so we get to watch that.
Correct. I think they could be the face of golf here in the next 5 to 10 for sure. Cal, sorry, we kind of cut you off there. My bad.
No, you're good. And then finally, Johnny Manziel would be my third.
Oh.
Johnny Manziel would be my third.
He might. Wow.
He might OD on hole 4, dog. Like
he's like I watched the documentary. I don't know if he found God or whatever. He stopped drinking and whatnot. But I would just love to hear the stories that he remembered from Texas A&M and from.
Yeah. I don't know if there's many of them in the memory banks, but yeah, I'm with you.
It should last at least 6 holes, 5 holes, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Do we get a caddy? Because
you can have a 4 caddy.
If I get a caddy, then I need somebody who I believe can get me going when I'm down. So I'm going Tim Tebow.
Ooh.
Tim Tebow, I've watched so many interviews with that dude, and he is one of the most moving dudes that you'll ever listen to talk. Like he'll make you run through a wall or make a grown man cry, one of the two. I don't know which, but and he actually travels the world with like spiritual groups now, giving these kinds of these speeches. Like he was just in Richmond a couple months ago. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you there. I think because I doubled up with George and Wesley, I can't add a caddy. That would just be it'd be wrong of me to do. So I'm not going to take that. But we do have somebody else waiting in the wings.
Oh yeah.
He's I mean, I'm just gonna say blank and rally, baby. Poolside Pat. He's here.
This guy.
Welcome back, Pat. We got us canceled.
Pat, we cannot hear you.
Pat, we can't hear you. Gotta get those headphones in, my guy. Yep, we're there. So just so you know, we did the top 5 people that you don't want to get stuck in the elevator with, and then your dream foursome on the golf course. We already auto sold Bill Belichick as everybody's number 1, so you could do an additional 4 or additional 5.
We still can't hear you.
I don't know why. I don't know what's going on.
You can rally. No,
I'm hearing something. I don't know if it's Rob or him.
no, I think it's him.
Let's see. Do we have you now, Pat?
Yes, sir. I think so.
Yeah, we got you. We got you now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So what I was saying before you started is we got us canceled tonight. So just enjoy tonight, okay?
What happened?
This very well could be our last podcast.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Dang, I missed it. I would like to be on that ledge with you guys. No,
We may get a strongly worded email from Jeff later.
oh boy.
Very strongly worded email.
Well, if you're not pushing boundaries, then what you pushing?
Yeah, I guess it's fair.
I was laid out. I got a little bit of a fever. I'm just not feeling good. But I was thinking about it. I was about to send a tweet out with like no context, and I was like, you know what? Let me hop on. I can at least give my 5. And now I love this foursome. So let me rattle that off, and then maybe I'll give you a MLB series, and then I'll go puke again and lay down. So it was the 5 athletes or it's a person. I have a personality on there. Like
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't really know how to rank these, and that's actually what I was doing. I was gonna throw my list on X.com, the Everything app. It's all happening on X, and I was gonna do it. And I was like, you know what? I was gonna be like, you'll know the context of this when you listen to the podcast tomorrow. But I was like, yeah, let me just hop on and just say it, and I'll still post that anyway. But all right, number 5. This has been tough to rank. I'm gonna go Jose Canseco. Number 5.
Not on anybody's list so far. Well done.
I might not have anybody that's on your guys' list. We'll see.
You might though.
And we'll find out. Yeah. He's a noted bad guy, asshole. I would not want to be standing next to Jose Canseco because I'd probably make fun of him for losing to Billy Football at Rough and Rowdy. Number 4. Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, on my list. On my list.
There we go. Let's go. All right. Yeah. I mean, just again, bad guy. Might be one of the best boxers of all time, depending on who you ask. But he's just a bad guy, and I wouldn't want to be around him. So, that's
literally exactly what I said. This is not respect to the boxing career. It's just respect to the fact that he wouldn't let me establish a pee corner. He would probably pee on me. Like that's where I was at. I was out on that.
He would 100%.
And then he'd wipe you off with his $100 bills just to rub it in.
No, he would throw it at you. Yeah.
But I'm actually okay with that because then I'd be richer. So.
Yeah, but then
if you want pee blue strips, then go for it.
I mean, how much money do you need to get paid to get pee on you?
I just listen. If he pees on my feet,
that's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, that is a whole nother podcast. But like, if he just pees on my feet and I'm not wearing shoes that I care about, then
yeah.
Like, what's $3,000 between friends? You know what I'm saying?
There's levels to that.
Is the aim for
there's a price for everything?
That's the question, right? Like, where am I getting peed at? First off,
correct.
And number 2 is how much money is he throwing at me?
Yeah.
If there's shoes I don't care about and he's peeing on my feet, okay, fine. It's sterile.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could just pretend that you had a jellyfish thing. And
ladies and gentlemen, this is a betting podcast. This is a betting podcast.
What are the odds? What are the odds that he would pee on my feet and that I would not like my shoes?
Knowing Floyd Mayweather as much as I know him, there's no way he's just peed on your feet.
That's a very valid point. It's probably up my leg halfway. Yeah, I got
you. We love you. Please don't drop us.
Yeah.
Jeff, you're our best friend.
Yeah. Well, shout out Jeff. All right, number 3. It's funny. I actually think it's funny that I'm going to put the 2 guys ahead of this guy. But O.J. Simpson.
Ooh,
that's fair.
We made an O.J. joke, but he was not on the list.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason, but he's not on the list, right? We get it though.
Yeah.
No need to explain that one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if the glove doesn't fit, you must quit. But
That's
I
the
mean,
joke. That's the joke that was made.
That's what are you gonna do? So look at this. It's like I was on the show the whole time.
Correct.
Number 2, I got Colin Cowherd, aka Colin Cowturd.
Oh,
I don't throw out the H word often, and I don't know him as a man. I'm sure he's a fine human being, maybe, who knows. But I hate that guy. I just hate everything that comes out of his mouth, and I think he's a clown. So, if I had to, I couldn't be with him for 2 minutes, let alone however long did we establish how long we're stuck in this elevator?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's way too. That's like that might as well be like 2 weeks. Like no chance. No chance. Absolutely.
That's
no
literally
chance.
what I said, but I said Skip Bayless. I can take
And then
Colin
Yeah,
Cowherd.
yes. Honorable mention. Honorable mention.
And then he said Skip Bayless, and I said Chris Collinsworth. So
It's all honorable
Damn
mentions.
it. Literally just wrap them. But I can
100%.
actually deal with Cowherd. Like I could have a conversation with Cowherd.
No,
Skip Bayless, I can't deal with. I cannot.
I just hate his voice. I hate his wrestling takes. I can't stand his.
Those are
I just
bad. Well,
can't-
yeah, but he's not a wrestler.
he
know,
shouldn't
he's
be. He respectfully, he should not be giving wrestling takes. But
Correct. I would just ask him about wrestling, I guess, and just get madder and madder.
And then
eventually,
ask him and just laugh at him the whole time.
Yeah, just be like, yeah, cool, dude. And then number 1, this is going to cause some controversy potentially within our own ranks here. Our own
Let me
show.
guess, Michael Jordan.
Nope. No, MJ would be fun. I think he's also a bad guy, but he's gambler. Drinks a lot. Like that'd probably be fun. Number 1, if you know me, you knew this was coming, and you guys will realize it right when I say it. Big dumb Poppy, David Ortiz. I hate. Don't throw the H word out often. I hate that man with a burning passion. And whatever, 30 minutes. No, I would not look at that man. I would talk about peeing. I would not pee on David Ortiz if he was on fire. I would not. I just wouldn't. I know he's got millions and millions of Boston strong. This is our effing city. Like I know he's got all that. So he's got plenty of people that will gladly probably pay him to pee on him. And no, no. No. Number 1, absolute number 1. When this list came up, I knew that was my number 1 right away.
I feel like there's a reason.
We're not going to get it. That's not what we're doing here, Cal. We're making a list. We're making a list here, Cal. There's no. I just gave you the reason.
I think there's a deeper reason though.
No.
Later,
He's a
later I
scumbag.
need somebody clip
This
this
is
and
a World
post it.
Series. This is a World Series take, isn't it? It's gotta be.
Oh no, somebody clip this and put it on
Cheater.
Instagram and call it the COVID crash out.
Maybe he is a cheater. He's a dirty cheater.
Like they made a movie about this.
He's a dirty cheater. Dirty
He's
cheater.
Allen?
He cheated. Why? Is David Ortiz in the Hall of Fame?
No, but
He will be.
Yeah.
That's unreal. And Barry Bonds is not. That is the.
I
biggest-
agree with you. I agree with you.
Biggest.
But
farce.
I think Big Poppy ends up in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I'm sorry, Tommy. He already knows that I have this take, so it doesn't matter. But no. So yeah, I would literally choose OJ or Colin Cowherd, Jose Canseco, or Floyd Mayweather over being stuck in an elevator with David Ortiz for even a second of my life. If I saw him in an elevator, I would turn around. I wouldn't even get out of that elevator. I'd wait. I'd take the stairs, or I'd go on the next one. No, if I was in the same hotel as David Ortiz, I'm out. I'm out.
He's sleeping on the streets over staying in the same hotel as David Ortiz, apparently.
Correct, absolutely, and then maybe I probably get peed on out there too. So.
Speaking of baseball and players that we don't like, Ronald Acuna Jr. is starting to fall up my list as he bat flipped, breaking up a no hitter with a single yesterday.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm sorry. If y'all haven't seen the clip, go look at it.
I have to
He
go look
breaks
at
up
it.
Merrill Kelly's no-hitter with a single up the middle. Now, I mean, he hit it pretty hard. He hit it 110 miles an hour. I'm not debating that. It was a liner up the middle, and he bat flips it. I'm sorry. I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out on you, Ronald Acuna. I'm done.
That's fair. That's fair.
If it makes you feel any better, I told you I wasn't watching and I didn't, so I haven't even watched the clip of it.
That's fair. I
Good
will
for
show
you.
you the clip because you need to see the clip so you can feel the hatred inside that I already had for Ronald Acuna. He's probably ranking number 6, right above Ray Rice and Kareem Hunt.
And of all the takes that I gave that were semi-wrong yesterday, the one that I gave that was right, and it was proven the most right of all, is the Braves bullpen is dookie shoes. Oh my God.
You got Craig Kimbrell.
I didn't even watch the game. I don't need to. All I know is I see a screenshot up like 7 runs going into like the 7th, and then I see a screenshot we lost 11-10. What? Who is pitching? Like, do we have Kumar Rocker pitching every one of our relief pitchers?
Hold up, Rob. But wait. Hold on. I have a solution for you. But you called up Craig Kimbrell.
Well, I don't know which Craig Kimbrell we're getting. But if it's anything like the rest of these pitchers, it's Kumar Rocker times 5.
It blew it. He had a 6-run lead, and he only had to get 2 outs, and he blew it. In fairness,
he's as advertised. His name is Blew It.
Yeah, that's unreal.
Speaking of baseball, when we return, go ahead.
Yeah, you gotta do is force him.
Yeah, I'll do it really quick. Well, first, can I just hear you guys' list really quick? We don't have to have any conversation.
You're fine. So 5 for me was Angel Reese. 4 was Aaron Rodgers. 3 were the Bush brothers, Kyle and Kurt Busch.
Oh, all right.
Out on that. Number 2 was Floyd Money Mayweather, and then number 1 was Skip Bayless, with the ultimate number 1 being Bill Belichick that we just decided.
I don't mind that.
He would automatic fire.
I don't mind that. Yeah.
5 for me was the Paul brothers, Logan and Jake Paul. Number 4 was Mike Shanahan. Number 3 was Bob Knight. Number 2 was Chris.
The OJ Glove.
Yeah.
Reference. Sorry, go ahead.
2 was Chris Collinsworth, and number 2 was. I'm lost now. No, yeah, number 2 was Chris Collinsworth, and number 1 was Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a really good one.
R.I.P. question mark? Just asking for a friend. I don't know.
If you unalive yourself, you don't get an R.I.P.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Kel, what do you have?
For me, number 5 was Deshaun Watson. Number 4 was Aaron Rodgers. Number 3 was Angel Reese. Number 2 was Matt LaFleur. Number 1, I did this because I thought you were going to go a different route with number 1. I had LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I thought you were going to go Michael, so I prepared LeBron as the conversation. So that's why I went LeBron.
Who's
your dream foursome, Pat? Pat, your dream foursome.
I should have just stayed off the show. My dream foursome. No, I respect it. I respect that game, Kel. All right. Pretty easy. It's not that easy, but Pujols.
Okay.
He's getting into golf now for sure. He's doing golf content with his son. Jerry Rice, big golfer. And I would say like Brady.
Do you put Michael there? Do you put MJ there?
Ooh.
Golfer. And he's slinging cash.
Yes. I'm gonna go cash. I'm gonna go MJ, and then I'm gonna go with my caddy, Jersey Jerry, Barstool Sports.
All right. Okay. All right. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
That's amazing. Yeah.
It's a solid one. It's really solid. You heard all of ours backstage, so you don't really need.
No, you didn't.
Kel, I have a caddy for you, Kel. It could be Joey Colcuts.
Oh, you took mine.
Listen, in all fairness, that's the caddy that you don't want to read from. To be very clear.
Hang on, 2 things. 1, CJ, you forgot about me again.
No.
Oh no.
No, I didn't.
You certainly did.
I did not. Pat heard you. Pat heard everything.
I never went caddy, and then Pat came in, and then Pat did all of his.
All right. Now, hold on. Now, in all fairness, I laid the playing field for you, and then Pat coming in not having his microphone thing
Yeah,
set
that
up.
was on me. That was on me.
Don't put this one on me. I know it's
No.
our stick, but don't put this on me.
No. If we run the
Don't you
tic-tac,
dare
no.
put this on me, Bobby Boucher.
Look,
Don't
we
you
got
dare do that.
Run it back. VAR. Let's check. Let's check the piss corner in the elevators. Let's check it. They got cameras in there. I'm running with that joke. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. But yes, Joey Cold Cuts, because it would be awesome to like make him carry my bags and stuff like that. Like I'm done with my golf glove, I just throw it at him, just like here,
Oh,
put
I
it back
love
in my
that.
bag.
Can we make him try to hit a putt so I can call him a Joey Cold Putts?
Ooh. We gotta try. By the way, we gotta try and make graphics of all that. Well, I say we, and I basically mean Kel. But we can.
We
Yeah.
we
Like the elevator, one would be electric. I was thinking about this in my head. Like the electric or the elevator one would be funny, and then
The electric chair.
No. I'm sick.
Yikes.
The elevator and the all of our elevators, and then the foursome. I think those would be great graphics.
I
And
think
then maybe Jeff will forgive us. Yeah.
if we were
somebody's writing an
before.
article. That's all we need to know. All right, guys. When we return, we are going to be talking about the MLB series that we would love to go to on the opposite side of this commercial break. Welcome back to the podcast. We just finished 5 people you don't want to be stuck in the elevator with, plus your dream foursome with a caddy, and we all have the revolving cart girl. Like that's a thing that happened. Everybody had the cart girl that follows us. But now we're getting into the final segment of every show until football season, of course. Heck, it might show up in football season too. Like if we get to go to the game. You never know. But it is where are you going this weekend? And it's the favorite series that you want to go see in any sort of baseball, major league, minor league, wherever you want to go. Let's go ahead and start with Pat. We'll get him out of here because his wife's already chomping at the bit to get him to go somewhere. I don't know what the heck.
Also sick.
Yeah, well, there's that, but it's your wife's fault. We'll just blame it on your wife.
Okay, fair.
Blame it on your wife.
Yeah.
Be a smart man. Blame it on your wife.
She's not going to listen to this.
Nobody needs to know.
Whatever. Also, by the way, if you are a urine enthusiast, you're going to love the first half of this podcast. So I just, please.
R. Kelly, if you're out there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to say that. You said that, not me.
Urine enthusiast.
Yes, if you're interested in urine in any way, shape, or form, you are gonna love the first 40-some odd minutes of this show.
Hashtag golden showers, boys.
If you're interested in golden showers, you're gonna love it even more. Let's. No, I'll get into it.
We weren't canceled by now. We definitely are now.
Yeah. I don't know. This is actually the kind of show I wanted. But by the way, anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm gonna get my picks and I'll let you guys finish it off, and I'll see everybody potentially tomorrow, depending on how I feel. If not, obviously I'll be back on the podcast next week and live show stuff. But anyway, I am going to Comerica Park in Detroit, Michigan, to watch 2 of the best teams in baseball. Are they the 2 best teams in baseball, record-wise? The Tigers and the Cubs.
Cubs are up there.
Cubs have 38 wins. Dodgers have 38 wins. And then let's see Mets have 39. But okay, right.
Well,
on the top.
it's Tigers, then Cubs, then Mets, according to winning percentage.
Okay, so there you go. So give me Tigers and Cubs. I mean, that's just gonna be. First game on Friday night in Comerica. Scooble, you get to see Scooble Day. That is worth the price of admission alone. But I am interested to see, not just because we're battling them in the division. I say we as in me as a Cardinal fan. And I think it's a really a big test for the Cubs. And I think it's on the flip side. I think it's a test for the Tigers as well. Put your money where your mouth is. Show that you're actually that elite at this time. And I think that series is going to be insane. I mean, Pete Crow Armstrong got the young Tigers team. You got Pete Crow Armstrong. You got Tarek Skubal, and you got Pete Crow Armstrong. So that's pretty much where I'm at with that. Honorable mention, and I don't know if either one of you took it. I might have missed it. I mean, the rivalry is not the same, but Yankees Red Sox, yeah. But I hate Yankee Stadium, so I wouldn't go there anyway. So that's what I got. And gentlemen, that was a lot of fun. I appreciate you being patient with me while I kind of did my thing to get ready to come on. And the P talk certainly might have helped, might not have. I don't know. And we'll go from there. So much love, and I love the BetSlip Nation. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep. See you, buddy.
Peace, man. Peace, guys.
Yep. Later, Pat. Let's go ahead and hit the rest here. Rob, where are you going this weekend?
All right, so he kind of threw mine out there as I mentioned, but I'm gonna do a two-day event. I'm doing Yankees Red Sox Saturday because I want to see Garrett Cole, and I want to see Yarbrough actually give up like 17 home runs like we thought he was going to in his last start. And I said Garrett Cole, but Garrett Crochet is what I meant. Mow them down, and I think the Red Sox get the win on that day. But then on Sunday, I want to watch the one pitcher who I can trust every single time I bet them, which is Carlos Rondon, who has got 6 strikeouts in like 5 straight bets that I've made for him. So I will put like everything I own on him getting 6 strikeouts against the Red Sox and the Yankees winning against Hunter Dobbins.
Fair enough. Kel, where are you going this weekend?
Well, we're going to continue with the urine theme here, and we are going to go to we're going to go to Milwaukee to see San Diego take on the Brewers. Why are we continuing with urine? You may ask. Well, because somebody peed in the concourse on opening day, so it just brings about the smell and the aura that is Milwaukee and the Brewers. But anyway, I do want to see San Diego. I want to see that lineup. I want to see Tatis, Manny Machado, all that good stuff. Just because they, since they're on the West Coast, I don't get a good chance to watch them all the time. Like see them at Wrigley, see them on TV and whatnot. But just to see them in person would be a very cool moment for me. Brewers, on the other hand, they can go kick rocks. But I am in this for San Diego. I'm in this for the urine joke. San Diego, Milwaukee.
Fair enough. I am going to PNC Park because I'm going to see the Phillies take on the Pirates, and I'm going to enjoy the beautiful stadium known as PNC Park. Pitching matchup, I get Skeens on Sunday, so I can't really go too bad there, even though I really hope he has another situation where the Phillies just own him, because that's what the Phillies do, just own Paul Skeens. I'm kidding, of course. But no, I'm going to go enjoy PNC Park. I'm going to enjoy spending time with friends and family that I have in and around the Pittsburgh area. And I'm going to enjoy watching the Phillies take on the Pirates like I used to do when I was in school up in the southwestern Pennsylvania area. So that's where I would be going this weekend. Where would you be going this weekend? Let us know down in the comments, either here on YouTube, or if you're listening to the podcast, drop it in on Spotify or Apple, wherever you're listening to this podcast. Go ahead and drop in the comments where you would like to go this weekend. But thanks for coming along for the ride here. That's going to wrap it up for this episode of Just the BetSlips, where we promise you one thing on the lives and one thing only, and that is the hot tips to help your
bet slips.
All right, we are brought to you by Fan First Sports Network, where the diehard fans get the sports news they want and deserve from the diehard fans themselves. Thank you, Fan First, for everything there, and we will catch you guys next time. Have a good one.
Please don't cancel us.